Ay, Dios. It's 5:30 p.m. on March 16, 2019, and I am in the waiting room of a flat little office waiting for my caseworker because the shackle on my ankle needs to be removed. But, ay, Dios. It's also the 27th of September in Honduras and the 30th of September in Mexico, and a long October, and the 17th of November at midnight on the border, and the next day in a freezer. And ay Dios. And ay Dios, January in this office and February in this office. And then it will be March and I will still be in this office. And then it will be the future. And there will be a future. Ay Dios, there will be a future. There's nothing much to do in this horrible waiting room except remember and chat to the other ladies in waiting, and remember and chat, and remember and wait and chat. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. But also it's the edge of October. And we are all in the car, my daughter, my son, my husband, my sweet, my loving Hernan, my dream Hernan, the God plucked and placed before me Hernan, my love, my corazon, the father of my children, my stunning, my miraculous Hernan. To Mexico we will drive in pursuit of asylum. And here I am now. The lady next to me has told me the story of her horrible shackle. And the other lady next to me has told me the story of her horrible shackle. And we have told our horrible shackle stories just like I am telling you mine. Back in November 17th, Hernan, my sweet, loving Hernan, my dream Hernan, the God plucked and placed before me Hernan, my love, my corazon, the father of my children, my stunning, my miraculous Hernan, and my son are separated from my daughter and I. At 6 p.m. the men make their crossing, and later, when it is much more dark, we make ours. And ay Dios, there was a river. A name is called in the waiting room, and she goes. And another name, and the other woman goes. I am alone. I'm separated from these women. How funny my life in separation. From my family, from my friends, and hopefully soon from this ankle monitor. Later, November 17th, immigration comes for my daughter and I. We cannot find my son or Hernan, my love, my corazon. I spend the night alone with women in my cell. I don't sleep. But then, in the morning, there he is. Hernan, through a window, briefly, being carried out. Hernan, my love, Hernan, my dream. And then gone. Him and my son, gone. Another separation. The office is cold. Not as cold as the Hilara with the aluminum blankets. Cold. No, this is just discomfort. A chilly, boring office. Still, I wait for the appointment. 6 hours fly by just like that. And in the past, on November 29th, 34 hours on a bus from the detention center to New York City goes by just like that. Ay Dios. My waiting ends, finally. My caseworker before me, hand outstretched. And into her hand goes my Honduran passport and all the official documents that say I was ever Honduran. The woman is an eraser. The back end of a pencil, trying to undo the writing of my culture. But what she doesn't know, doesn't understand, is that my culture isn't written. It exists in me, in the Garifuna of my mouth, the dimples of my cheeks, the stories that were passed down that are in my bones, in the eyes that watched the men fish and the families flee, in these teeth that ate the food, not those bean tacos that I refused to eat at the icebox in Texas. And these lips, they'd sing the songs passed down and passed down. They can use their erasers, their whiteout. They can shred my documents. But I will never forget my culture. It's been with me since I was born. December 1st. My sister picks me up from the bus station and takes me to her Brooklyn apartment. And there, when the door swings open, ay Dios, ay Dios, ay Dios, ay Dios. Hernan, free from the detention centers, was never there. Hernan, free from the shackle, never had one put on. Hernan, my sweet, my loving Hernan, my dream Hernan, the God plucked and placed before me. Hernan, my love, my corazon, the father of my children, my stunning, my miraculous Hernan. And here comes the caseworker. And there it is. The last separation. Me from the shackle. And it will sneak up on me. The shackle will. It will sneak up in phone calls with the women I was in the detention center with, in the automated phone calls every Tuesday from immigration that I must answer or else, in my inability to pay for a Metro card, which, ay Dios, those times have passed, in the little injustices that needle their way through my American life. But when I feel that shackle ghost sneak up, I feel my feet on the ground, and I breathe in, and I look into the eyes of my Hernan, my sweet, my love. Ay, si este puño.